morning, this is Ina and everyone. Let me introduce myself. My name is Rizqiya, as team leader of Group E from accounting class MB4805. Today, presentation is about full accounting cycle from Calm Green Golf and Country Clubs. And now let me handle the first presentation to my partners.
Hello, Miss Ina. My name is Faris Tsaqib and I am here as Kia's partner. And here I will explain our presentation. First of all, I will introduce this presentation. Any organization's profitability and long-term viability depend heavily on accounting. But this is especially true for companies who provide high-end services and oversee intricate operations like country clubs. The purpose of this presentation is to examine Calm Green Golf and Country Club's whole accounting cycle for the fiscal month that ends on October 31, 2024. And now, I will explain the company overview. The Calm Green Golf and Country Club is a private leisure facility located in Padalarang, Serene Green surroundings. Renowned for its stunning natural setting and first-rate amenities, the club serves as specialist clients looking for comfort, elegance, and a strong feeling of community. In addition to a top-notch golf course, the club offers a variety of other attractions, such as elegant eating options, event venues, places for socializing, and extensive club facilities. And now, I will explain the transaction analysis. The first stage in the accounting cycle is analyzing each transaction's impact on the accounting equation, such as assets for liabilities plus owner's equity. This is done using the double entry accounting system, where at least two accounts are affected by each transaction. For example, on October 1, the owner contributed assets to Calm Green Golf and Country Club, increasing cash, accounts receivable, supplies, and office equipment, with a corresponding credit to owner's capital. On October 4, players paid a financial advance for future field use, since the service had not been provided. Cash increased and a liability. Unearned revenue was created. All transactions for the month were recorded with proper debit and credit entries in the general journal, ensuring accurate documentation and preparation for posting to the general ledger. And now I will explain the journal entry. The company's initial investment activities, operating costs, and revenue generating transactions are all reflected in the October journal entries. The business effectively documented a number of transactions, such as capital contributions, cash, and credit service revenues, assets acquisitions, and expenditure payments. Accurate recording of every transactions in the right account is ensured by the proper application of accounting principles like accrual and matching. These documents offer a strong basis for creating financial statements and assessing the business financial performance during that time frame. And now I will explain the T account adjusting. Accurate journal posting and adjusting entries ensure the accounts reflect the true financial position of the business at the end of the period, and the balance in each account serve as the basis for preparing accurate and reliable financial statements. This process guarantees that the company complies with actual basis of accounting and presents a fair view of its financial performance and conditions.
Okay, and the next one is trial balance. And let me introduce myself. My name is Sulthan Ariq, and I will present to you the trial balance for Calm Green Golf and Country Club as October 2024 is shown in the table. To ensure that the company's accounting entries are accurately recorded, an internal report called a trial balance is utilized to confirm that the sum of all debits and credits balances equals one another. This trial balance including first, cash, accounts receivable, supplies, prepaid rent, prepaid insurance, and office equipment are among the assets on the debit side. Additionally, it lists costs for things like electricity, telephone, salaries, and advertising. Second, the liabilities like unearned revenue and accounts payable are recorded on the credit side along with the owner's equity accounts like capital and drawings. Additionally, credit is recorded for service revenue, which represent the income made during the period. The ledger is theoretically balanced since the total debits and the total credits equal 56,075 US dollars. This balance verifies that the fundamental double entry accounting concept has been adhered to, but it does not ensure that there are no errors. And the last one is adjusting journal entries for the Calm Green Gold and Countries Club. Journal entries as of October 31st, 2024 are displayed in the table. Before creating the financial statements, account balances are updated at the conclusions of an accounting period through adjusted journal entries. By making these changes, the actual method of accounting is followed, ensuring that the revenues are recorded when earned and expenses are recorded when incurred. In this adjusted journal, first, the amount of insurance that has been throughout the period is reflected in the adjustment of insurance expenses and repaid insurance. The supplies used are taken into account by adjusting the supplies accounts and expenses. Third, office equipment costs are allocated throughout the course of its useful life using depreciation, expenses, and accumulated depreciation. And the fourth, payroll costs and the payroll unpaid salary earned by employees are recognized as payable adjustments. And the last, prepaid rent and rent expenses are modified to match the monthly rent amount. Revenue that was previously recorded as a liability but has since been earned is recognized via the unearned revenue and service revenue adjustment. Each debit entry is matched with a corresponding credit entry, maintaining the double entry accounting system. Thank you.
I'm Naufal Rafi. I am one of the KIAS partners, so I will explain about just trial balance. This update trial balance reflects the most accurate balance of all accounts, both temporary and permanent. It includes newly adjusted values such as depreciation, salaries payable, supplies used, insurance expense, and more. In the case of Calm Green Golf and Country Club, the just trial balance totals 3,086.870 in both debits and credits, confirming the books are balanced and mathematically correct. This balance is essential before moving forward to the next step and preparing the financial statement. The next slide is financial statement. Now we arrive at the core objective and the accounting cycle preparing financial statement. Based on the adjusted trial balance, we produce four main financial statement. The first is income statement. This report summarizes the revenue earned and the expenses incurred during the period. It shows whether the business made a profit or loss. The next is owner equity statement. This statement reflects change in the owner capital, including net income and any withdrawals made by the owner during the period. And the third is balance sheet. This shows the financial position of the company at a specific point in time, detailing in asset and liabilities and owner equity. And the last is cash flow statement. Although optional in some small business, this statement is useful as it outlines the inflows and outflows of cash, classified into operation, investing, in financial activities. This assessment gives a comprehensive overview of the club's financial health and are used by both internal management and external stakeholders for informed decision making. And the next slide is about worksheet. First, the worksheet starts with trial balance, which shows all accounts balance before an adjustment. At this stage, the total debits and credit are already equal, indicating that initial reports were mathematically correct. Second, we make adjusting entries to apply the accrual basis of accounting. This adjustment includes depreciation, the recognition of previously unearned revenue, the use of prepaid supplies and insurance, and recording of unpaid salaries. Third, after combining this adjustment with the initial balance, we prepare the adjusted trial balance. The debits and credit remain balanced, confirming that all updates have been accurately recorded. Fourth, from the just balance, we prepare the income statement, which reveals that the club earned revenue during the period, but also had significant expenses. As a result, the company reports a net loss. Lastly, the balance sheet summarizes the company financial position. It includes assets like cash, receivable, supplies, and equipment, as well as liabilities and owner's equity after considering the loss. Overall, the worksheet helps ensure that all data is accurate and complete before the final financial reports are generated. The next slide will explain this here. Thank you.
Okay, the first step represent for closing entries. One, close revenue account, debit each individual revenue account for its balance and credit income summary for total revenue. Two, close expense account, debit income summary for total expenses and credit each individual expense account for its balance. Three, close income summary account, debit income summary for its balance or credit it if there is a loss and credit the owner capital account. Number four, close drawings. Debit the owner's capital account and credit the owner's drawings account for the balance in drawing. Calm Green and Golf Country Clubs closing journal entries and account post on October 31st, 2024, reflect the final phase of the accounting cycle. These entries are made to close all temporary account, revenue, costs, and draws, and reset their balance to zero in order to get ready for the next accounting period. The net loss is transferred for Mrs. Na capital account since expenses excess income, this reduce the owner's capital and demonstrated the financial success of the company during the period. Account the final drawings. When the owner's drawing is transferred from Mrs. Na drawing to Mrs. Na capital, the owner's equity is reduced as a result of this entry. Mrs. Na drawing account also has zero. The post-closing balance display Calm Green Golf and Country Club's financial situation as October 31st, 2024 after all closing entries have been complete. The capital account only has permanent account because all temporary accounts, revenue, expenses, and draw have been closed to yet. And that's all for my team. Thank you for attention. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.